Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this card making paper crafting tutorial. Today the card we're making is this lovely floral birthday card. It features the lovely Garden Designer Series paper from Stampin Up, and I've done some fussy cutting here of the paper to create this lovely focal image here. So I'm going to show you the sheet of paper I've used from the patterns from the collection. And this is the sheet here. It has all these lovely floral images, and I've just fussy cut these out. Now if you don't mind fussy cutting, you can get so many die cuts just from one sheet of paper. It really does give you a good bang for your buck, and it makes your pattern paper go much further. And in this way can create a ton of different focal images for lots of different cards, so I think that's really useful. So I've been fussy cutting again, and I'm trying to assemble our card. Our card base again will be blueberry bushel, and this is a standard 80s card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then I've got a piece here of cloud cover cardstock. Now cloud cover is one of the new in colours. We have 5 new in colours, and they are Secret Sea, Cloud Cover, Strawberry Slush, Darling Duckling and Timid Tiger. And if you want to see those all up close and personal, you can head over to my online shop and you will find them all there, and you can find the link to that in the description box below. Okay, so let's put that down there, and I think actually I'm going to pull it back up in a second because I've forgotten to put my twine round. So I'm going to pull this back up before it gets a chance to set. I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to just wind some twine around here, just about 3 times roughly. Just wind it the last time round and just fiddle with it until you get it how you want it to look. It would have been easier if I hadn't stuck this down first, but you know, it wasn't the end of the world. There's still a way around it. So now I'm just going to cut off a piece here. This will make it much easier to tie up. I'm just going to tie it on one side. I'm just going to feed this round here and tie a knot again. I'll keep it all in place, and then we're going to try and tie a little bow. Easier said than done. If you know me, you can see I'm already having problems. I'm not the best person at tying a bow, especially with little especially with twine, I should have to say. I don't have the smallest of fingers, so it doesn't always help. There we go, we've got a bow. Just going to make it a bit smaller so it's not a gigantic thing. And then cut off some of those pieces there, and then we're going to just put our paper back down, and I might need a bit more glue underneath here now. There we go. Okay, so let's put together our focal image, and I've got 2 pieces here of cardstock, and they both measure 8 by 10 centimeters, and one is Melon Mambo and one is Fresh Freesia, and we're just going to have one popping against the other. I think I like that. It's going to look nice. I'll just put some down there so that I can remember how it's meant to go. That's enough. That will stick those 2 pieces together. Then I've die cut out some of the florals from that section, from that piece of paper, and I'm going to just arrange these and see how I want to arrange these. Do I want to maybe have a coming from the base up? Yeah, I think I like that. So I'm going to have put some glue. I'm going to arrange it. This was actually the edge of the paper, which is why it's got the straight side on one edge. And it just shows you can use all of those images, even if they are coming off the edge. You don't have to just stick to the ones that are full images. So I'm going to have that there, and then let's see, what did I pop up here? I don't think I popped anything up. I'm just going to stick this down onto our card base. Really simple. I'm just going to stick this as an angle. I think like that. Okay. And then I'm going to use a white gel pen. And if your gel pen doesn't work, just get it working on yourself. It'll help it to warm up. And I'm just going to add some lines just around the edge of my pattern paper, and this just helps to give it something. So just around the edge, just like that. It's difficult to see on the camera, but you can see there maybe. Okay. So we've added some detailing now, so now we can do some stamping. So let's set these two aside out of harm's way. I've got a little strip here. I've been saving all of my strips of basic white nowadays. Don't want to waste anything, especially with the unfortunate increase in prices. So we're going to use them. This is when the stamp set is so useful, to use up strips like this. I'm going to use again Happy Birthday. This is the Simply Said stamp set, and it is perfect for things like this. Use my blocked micro paper to line up my stamp set, and I'm going to just stamp in Memento Tuxedo Black. Bring this down, line up with my grid paper, and sorry if my head's on the camera. Look straight through your stamp set, or stamp and down. There we go. Happy Birthday. That's fine. Okay. This gives us a little clean, so we can take it off our block. Oh, decided to stay back. Started to say in the simple chamois. Anyway. I just store my simple chamois in a spare DVD case like that, and it's been going on like that for yonks and yonks and more yonks. Okay, let's cut that down slightly, and then I'm going to use some dimensionals on the back here, and I'm going to use a little bit of my edges. Sometimes I end up using my edges before I end up using the rest of the dimensionals. I love edges, so useful for things like this. Perfect. Lovely even dimension. Okay, so let's get rid of these bits and bring back our card. So that was the one we made before. This is the one we're making together. I think I'm going to stick it here over the centre again, over that join. I love that. And then I've got rhinestones again. And we're going to dot some of these around here. And we're going to keep to this diagonal sort of theme. Let's dot a few here, there and everywhere. So I should say, if you're enjoying this card and if you've liked it, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. I post twice weekly now to YouTube. I had to reduce it because I couldn't keep up with 3 weeks. I've been doing it 3 times a week for years, but unfortunately I've had to take on more caring roles for my mother, and I just couldn't keep up with that. So I only post twice a week now, but there's lots of content there on the channel for you to have a look at. As I said, if you wanted more information about the card, just hop onto my website and the blog post will give you everything you could want. So there are our 2 lovely cards featuring the lovely garden designer series paper that we fussy cut to create our focal images for our card. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.